Alright, so I just want to give a quick update on my AT&T portfolio. So AT&T, a few days ago, they really kind of changed the game where they're going to be modifying the way they distribute videos offered on HBO and in theaters, and it really has shaken up the environment. And I see that as AT&T is in a ton of debt. They've been at $30 in the $30 range, a little less, a little above, for a long time, and they're getting pressure now. They're getting pressure because Disney Plus is dominating right now. And everyone's looking at AT&T saying, "What's going on with HBO?" They're not doing anything. They're doing a crappy job with it. But with their new CEO, he's getting pressure. He's changing the game. And you know what? That kind of inspired me a little bit. Inspire isn't the correct word because it's still they have a ton of work to do. They're not doing enough. But I'm seeing this as with how aggressive they're paying down the debt and how they're selling DirecTV and now they're changing up HBO. Something happened. Somebody said something. Probably just the investors are just coming down on the CEO saying, "Hey, we just spent $80 billion on Time Warner. What's going on with HBO? You guys are doing nothing." And I kind of believe this is going to be the tipping point. We probably got a few more months before it raises above, $31 range, but I just purchased some more AT&T shares. So I love AT&T. They pay a solid dividend, and I just want to give a little update. So on 12/9, I purchased some more shares of AT&T. So for 3,900. So see how many shares I bought. 3994.15 divided by 31. So I picked up roughly 128 shares in AT&T because I believe the dividend is solid. They're starting to make some wise decisions. And they're starting to change things at HBO. So this is a great sign. And the 128 shares on top of what I currently had brings me to a total of $437 or shares, sorry. And let's take a look at their dividend. So let's go to Yahoo. And check out where the price is at the dividend. So we are at $2.08 for the dividend for AT&T. And now that I have 437 shares times, assuming everything stays the same, I will earn $908 in dividends for the entire year of 2021. And that is solid money. My total investment in AT&T is roughly $13,000, and you might say that's not a fair trade-off, but it's a fair trade-off to me because we'll say hypothetically AT&T shoots up to $50. So I'm going to reinvest my dividends immediately, and we'll just say 50, just to assume some growth. I'm going to pick up 18 additional shares. I won't even have to do anything. It will all be automatic due to the dividend reinvestment. This is dividend investing. This is why I love dividends, and this is why I like AT&T. Obviously, AT&T could just tank tomorrow and, hey, I'm out a ton of money, but I'm going to earn If they don't, I'm going to earn $900 next year. I'm going to try and get that up to a little more shares before things kind of start ramping up, I believe. And I want to get that dividend payout to be $1,000. And that's just for one stock. And if you like and subscribe, I'll obviously do a full portfolio breakdown pretty soon. And this is just one stock. So this is how you build wealth. Year after year, let's say nothing changes for 30 years. AT&T stays at $31 and it stays at a dividend of $2.08. I'm going to earn $900 over 30 years each year. That's insane money. And I'm going to get it to 1,000. So let's say hypothetically I get it to $1,000 a year. 30 years, that's $30,000 just from one stock. And obviously, dividend investing, you want to be diversified and you have other stocks. So this is how you build wealth. You may not agree with it. Hey, I could be completely wrong. AT&T could tank tomorrow, but hey, I'm getting money right now, and I hope this kind of inspires you to understand that dividends are great. Unfortunately, it takes a lot of money to get decent dividends, but hey, out of a portfolio, let's say this is in my Roth, so I'm at around $50,000. $13,000 isn't a whole lot, and in 30 years, that's going to be nothing. So just I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe because I'm going to make a ton of other videos like this and give updates on my dividend stock. So hope you appreciate it. Thank you. This video is not financial advice. Any statements made are my views and is for entertainment purposes only and should not be taken as financial advice. Do your own research before making any financial investments.